Hi, I'm Susie. I am going to be cooking up a Middle Eastern trout recipe with 2 delicious fillets from ChalkStream. The first thing we're going to do is marinate our trout fillets. Get a good drizzle of olive oil on there. Season them with a bit of salt. The next thing we're going to do is prepare our Middle Eastern breadcrumbs. Top and tail your onion, peel off the skin. Thinly slice those. Get your aubergine into centimetre cubes. Into the baking tray, get about 2 tablespoons of olive oil on there. Aubergine retains quite a lot of water, so you need to add quite a lot of salt. 1 tablespoon of ras el hanout. It's a lovely warm spice. A little pinch of za'atar as well. Give it a good mix. That is going in the oven at 180 degrees fan for 45 minutes. So now we're going to move on to making the breadcrumbs. You want to get a white onion this time, and we are going to dice it. Next thing is garlic cloves. I've said use 3, so either you can dice it yourself or cheat and get a garlic crusher. Always salt your water. You can use freckle, bulgur wheat, kind of whatever you fancy. So your butter's now in your pan, and get your onion, and in you go. You want this on a low heat, and that's going to cook for about 5 minutes. Cut a handful of nuts. The next thing we're going to do is just prepare our herbs. We're going to use half of the parsley and half the coriander for the fish, and the other half is going to go in our lovely warm salad. I would say that is more than enough. Prepare our coriander. And in there, you've now got your mixed parsley and your coriander together. With the mint leaves, don't want to tear them. They're a bit more delicate than the other herbs. Final thing we just need to prepare is our spring onions. And what you really want to have prepared is a bowl on the side. This is going to be for your warm Middle Eastern salad. So spring onions can go straight in there, and then just get the rest chopped really quickly. All your spring onions, so mint goes in as well, and a handful of both your coriander and parsley mix. Last final thing is lemons. You just want to remove the rind of 1 lemon. So when you start to see the white part is when you should stop, because then otherwise it gets really bitter. Now you've got lovely sauteed onions, which should have been on the hob for about 5 minutes. Your bulgur wheat should be nearly finished, so I'm just going to remove mine, set it aside. The garlic's just gone in, and that's just going in for a couple of minutes. And at this point, you want to add your za'atar. It's now time for the magic brute, and that just helps kind of deglaze the pan. And actually, it completely transforms the dish. Into this pan as well, we're going to have our breadcrumbs. Give them a bit of a mix through. And then we're going in with a bit of lemon rind and some pistachios, a little bit of olive oil. Your breadcrumbs are all ready, and you just want to transfer those to a baking tray. And now we're just going to put them in the oven for literally a couple of minutes, just to kind of toast them a bit before they go on our fish. We've got a couple of minutes, and we're going to make a very quick tahini yogurt dressing. Get a good bit of yogurt. I'm going to put in a good teaspoon of tahini, and then the same with the honey, and then a good pinch of za'atar. And the final thing that needs to go into that is the juice of half a lemon. It just helps loosen it a bit and give that a nice mix. Time to get your breadcrumbs out the oven. You've got your gorgeous trout, and then get your breadcrumbs and get involved. Use your hands. Final thing, some of that lovely parsley and coriander we made earlier. That is now going in the oven for 12 to 15 minutes. Final thing we're going to do is just build our Middle Eastern salad. So you've got your lovely bowl of fresh herbs and spring onions, and you just want to do the juice of a lemon. And now your grains should just be finished cooking. In it goes. Olive oil, dress it properly, and then we have our roasted aubergine and onion. In with your leftover pistachios, and now you can season it with some salt and pepper, and this is your opportunity to really use pepper. Remember that we haven't actually used it before because it burns in the oven. A little bit of salt. I've actually got some cheeky breadcrumbs on the side, and I'm just going to pour those on top. It's been about 12 to 15 minutes, so I think the trout might be finished. And there you have it, your delicious Middle Eastern ChalkStream trout, a lovely warm Middle Eastern salad, and Susie's secret yogurt. And now I think it's time we crack open a bottle of Exton Brut.